the criticism of some of your detractors who are allied with the former President Duterte. And they also said that the crypto resignations are not necessary and that they want you instead to resign. How do you want to respond to that? Or if you
I will resign.
yeah, that's what they want.
Ba't ko gagawin yun? At wala sa ugali ko yung tinatakbuhan ng problema.
Magandang gabi po, Mr. President. Sir, you mentioned during your podcast na sawa na yung mga tao sa politika, and yet next week magsisimula na po yung impeachment trial against Vice President Sara Duterte.
I'm
How
not sure I see the train of thought there. Sawa ang tao ng politika pero may impeachment.
Yes, sir, because it's a political proceeding. So do you see this as a start of another political chaos?
The legislators, the senators, and the House are going to decide on how to handle it. I don't think that they've made any decisions yet in that regard. So let's let it's in there. It's there. Nasa kanila yan eh. Mostly for sa Senado, pero siyempre nandiyan pa rin ang House dahil sila mag-prosecute. So they will have to decide between the two houses how they were going to conduct this. You remind, I was part of the Corona impeachment. We were making rules as we went along, and I think that's what will happen here too. So we'll see what happens.
Sir, I understand malinaw naman po yung pahayag nyo that you have nothing to do with the impeachment trial. But do you wish na sana hindi na lang ito mangyari so as hindi na lang...
How many times we have to say that? I didn't want impeachment. Lahat ng kakampi ko sa Kongreso hindi nag-file ng impeachment complaint. Yung mga nag-file ng impeachment complaint, hindi mo masasabing kaya kong utusan o pagsabihan na ito yung gagawin mo. So, why do I have to keep explaining that I did not want impeachment?
Mr. President,
Hi.
again, this is in reference to your interview in the podcast where you said that you're open to reconciling with the Dutertes. And after you said that, certain conditions were floated. For example, Bongo said...
No. That's not how reconciliation works.
Okay.
You don't put conditions to reconcile. If you're sincere, you want to reconcile, let's sit in front of you. Ano ba talaga problema? Paano nangyari ito? Tanggalin natin ang problema. Pero sasabihin mo, hindi ako makikipag-usap hanggang ibigay mo sa akin ito. Wala pupuntahan na.
Yeah, and that condition...
Tapos na. That's not reconciliation. That's not even a negotiation. That's demanding. Those are setting conditions. That, So, ano sasagutin ng kabila? Etong gagawin mo. Sasagutin mo, hindi, gagawin ko yan kung gawin mo naman ito. Wala nang pupuntahan yun. Tapos na ang usapan.
So, how far are you willing to go, Mr. President, to pursue this reconciliation?
Put it this way. I don't know what will come up. What's needed? Kaya ko bang gawin? Hindi ko kayang gawin. Hindi naman ganun. You cannot prejudge at the... I'm going to talk to them only this much. Hindi. Kailangan sinasabi ko nga bukas ka eh. Kahit anong sabihin mo, pakikinggan ko. Kung talagang tapat ako na nais ko mag-reconcile, edi isipin ko lang, lahat ng hiningi mo, lahat ng hinanakit mo, kung kaya ko ayusin, di ayusin ko para tapos na to. Ayoko nga ng kaaway.
Good evening po, Mr. President. Any update po doon sa effort ho ng pamahalaan na may abot ho sa lahat ng mga Pilipino yung 20 pesos kada kilong bigas at kamusta ho yung pagtanggap dito ng mga Pilipino, ang mga mamamayan po?
Well, so hindi naman nakakagulat na siyempre tuwan-tuwa yung mga qualified na tumanggap kaya tinutuloy natin yan. Yung mga nagsasabi, hindi, ano lang yan, medyo, pang ano lang yan, pampapogi lang yan, pang cosmetic lang yan. Well, they're fair to have that opinion, but kung it's unsustainable. It's really the what people are saying. Watch me sustain it. And then we'll talk in May of 2028. Oh, natuloy ba o hindi? Yeah. We found a way. We found a way to do it. We found a way to do it. We could not do it before. Hindi kaya kasi hindi pa kaya ng sistema. Iba pa yung presyo ng bigas noon. Hindi pa tayo kaya yung mga bilateral na ginagawa namin, we're making deals with different countries para yung presyo mapako na hindi pa bago-bago. Kahit anong mangyari down the road, nagawa na ngayon natin. Wala tayong ganun noon eh. Ngayon meron na. Kaya't kaya na natin gawin yung 20 pesos. And other things that DA is able to sell rice, the prices come down. But at the same time, on the other side, tinitiyak natin na ang pagbili, ang presyo na pagbili sa farmers, magandang presyo naman para naman yung farmers natin, magandang kanilang hanap buhay. And the difference there, that's what the government is paying for.
Sir, according to the latest Pulse Asia survey, your trust rating is significantly lower than that of Vice President Sara Duterte and former President Duterte. And the previous surveys also showed a pattern of decline in your ratings. Can we get a
Wait, what survey?
Pulse Asia, sir.
Pulse?
Yes.
Can we get your comment on that?
Madami pang survey, just not base it on one.
Sir, follow-up lot. How do you plan to arrest yung decline in your surveys?
Well, again, let's look at other surveys before we act. Know your source. That's always a imperfect information makes you make imperfect decisions. The more perfect your information, the more perfect your decision will be. That is one source of information, and you have to understand where it's actually coming from.